Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, either you just started your entry-level position as a business analyst or you got promoted as a business analyst. Then congratulations. If you're here to find out business analysts, who are they, what they do, well, trust me, as a business analyst, after so long, I'm regularly asked what it is that I do. Often I will need to take a moment to articulate my job, and my explanation always manages to sound a little ambiguous. If you are a business analyst like me, I'm sure you have also been faced with the same questions at a dinner, barbecue, or corporate event. The problem is, guidebooks rarely provide a clear answer, and good luck trying to find a consistent explanation on Google. Sometimes, general lack of understanding around what a business analyst does, even for us as a business analyst as well. After a careful consideration and some soul searching, I think I have found a few answers for all of you. So let's start it. If we will look at this picture, we have a business analyst standing. He is a bridge who completes the gap between the stakeholder, customer team, and IT team. So what is his job? He identifies the business needs and then turn into a higher business requirement, or they turn into a function requirement, detailed requirements, and give it to the IT team. They all come up with a solution, and here you go. Our business analyst will validate the solution to the customer team. It's not that simple. There's a lot of things going on between all this. When a business needs to solve a current or future problem, it's a business analyst's job to help facilitate a solution. So let's talk about the key role for business analyst. We already told you that, business analyst in IT is the link between the customer and software developers. He performs a set of tasks and techniques to understand current process of the client company, how things work at the moment. BA gives recommendation for software development that allows to improve business processes. He handles requirement collection, analysis part, documenting and proving of requirements, and requirement management during the project. Always remember, BA has to put a lot of hats on his head and he's working everywhere. Sometimes he's a project manager and sometimes he's in a testing team. Business analysts can build a product concept. So after talking with the customer, he can give recommendation on how to design a software solution, describes and transfer it to the development team. So let's say come up with a simple short answer. BA should bring what to do and the developer should help with how to do it. It's a bright light. Business analyst skills, very important skills. You must know that this position required the hard skills and soft skills. You are working on an analyze and report data part as well too. And then sometimes it's always good that if you have an IT background, but it's okay if you don't have an IT background, you will still be fine. But sometimes business analysts have a strong IT background and less experience in business and are interested in shifting away from IT to this hybrid role, and they love it. For me, I believe in 5 things what business analysts needs to know, and their skills needs to be polished in these things. Oral and written communication, stakeholder analysis, organizational skills, analytical thinking and problem solving, and understanding of network database and other technology. In my real life, I was able to They do all these five. But according to IIBA, oral and written communication, interpersonal, facilitation, analytical, being detail-oriented, organizational skill, knowledge of business structure, stakeholder analysis. But this is important. You need to know what your stakeholder requirement is. Make sure your stakeholder is happy. If you are coming up with some solutions and your developer is telling you few things are able to do it and few will not be, you need to know how you're going to communicate with your stakeholder. Make sure your requirements are very detailed requirements. A lot of business are not successful if the BA is not able to make a right requirements. Cost benefit analysis is important, but again, BA is sometimes doing a lot of people roles. So this is project manager is mostly dealing with the cost analysis. Process modeling is very important too, but make sure you understand the network database and other technology. Let's come up with an example. For example, I'm a BA and you guys are my client. You want a web page same like Facebook. So I'm here to gather the requirements and I'm going to ask some questions. Well, always remember that BA is doing a lot of chat sessions. Sometimes they are doing interviews, questionnaires, and web exploring too, to related to work on the project. Make sure your questions are very detailed, because how much detailed you will be, that how detailed your requirements are going to be, and that's how good the developers are going to be able to work. Make sure you analyze business needs, you define business case, you elicit information from stakeholder. Your model requirement needs to be perfect. You validate solution in project management, quality testing, and product development. For example, you will be asking your stakeholder, do you have a spec for company color that need to be used? So definitely, maybe the stakeholder don't even have this in their mind. He just come up to you, oh, I saw the Facebook. We want this type of application too. So you need to know what questions are really important, because sometimes these chat sessions are 2 to 3 hours sessions. So these are the few examples. I'm not going to go through it, but these are the very important questionnaires will you be able to ask from your stakeholders. What is project management and business analysis? Project manager and business analyst, they work as a team. The project manager plays a vital role in planning the project, listening, monitoring, and administering the team, supervising them, motivating them, cost control, risk managing. And business analyst, understanding business requirement, clarifying it, modeling them, innovating, facilitating, and getting a feedback. So project manager is a project scope and business analyst is a solution scope. But they both work like a team. They both are in the same page when it's listening, collaborating, and straining towards goal part. In short, business analysis is a set of activities performed to identify business needs and recommend relevant solutions, and to elicit, document, and manage requirement. What is a project? Anything. Either you are constructing a bridge, a house, or website. Anything with a beginning and an end that creates a unique product or result. In project, there are 3-4 things plays a vital role. The operation, the program, the portfolio, and project management. Operation is like any operational work in any office. The front desk, the technical support, and program, it's run by a group of related projects. And portfolio is generally described as a group of programs. So a program is a group of projects and portfolio is a group of programs. Look at the diagram. Project management, they handle the budget, scope, time, and then program management, they control project to deliver effectively as a group. Portfolio management, it's a leadership alignment, select things to do. We already talked about stakeholder so many times in our whole class. But what is the proper definition of stakeholder? Any individual who can affect a project or any individual who gets affected from the project is called a stakeholder. Project manager play a vital role in project management. He take care of the risk, planning, cost, communication, results, teamwork, and his team play a vital role. Anyone who's involved in project, he's a part of the project management team. Every project I have worked on has encompassed a wide and varied range of stakeholders, from managers to end users, vendors to customers, developers to testers, subject matters expert to architect, and more. Sometime, as a business analyst, we are handling the scope management plan too. So there are few things you need to know if you are the one who's dealing with scope management. Work breakdown structure. Work breakdown structure, abbreviation as WBS, can be implemented in anywhere of your life. And I will show you how. And what are the benefits of WBS and WBS dictionary? What is baseline, scope baseline, cost baseline, and schedule baseline? Let's talk about the work breakdown structure. Most of the time, it's project manager who is handling that part. For example, if you will look at the diagram, there's a project summary. So project manager has only 280 hours. He's gonna divide it to all his project management team, and the budget is only $12,000. So he's gonna divide it up. This is called work breakdown structure. For design phase, he knows which phase is gonna need more hours. So this is the main thing. If you will look at the design phase, he gives 100 hours and $3,000. And program phase, 110 hours with $5,500. And testing phase, 3,500 with 70 hours. So program phase is the one who's taking more hours, then design phase, and then testing phase. So how many hours this project is taking, how much budget he's going to divide it. The WBS is required on all projects. It's created with the team help, and anything that is not in the WBS should not be done because you will not be able to handle your project properly. So WBS dictionary provide a description of the work to be done for each WBS work package and help make sure the resulting work better matches what is needed. Look at this dictionary. It can be used to control what work is done, when to prevent scope creep, and to increase understanding of the effort for each work package. You can create this into your Excel sheets as well, but this is just an example. I'm gonna give it to you. Control ID number, work package number, the date of update, responsible organization, deliverables, and the work exemption resources. So everything, whatever it is, after the work package and before the work package, and then approval by the project manager, and then they did it. This is very important, and it helps to understand that what work is done. Most of the project managers make sure they have that. So what is scope? requirement of any client, and baseline is a target. So requirement, target, scope baseline, cost baseline, and time baseline. They all combine together, and then the performance target comes up. So what is the scope baseline? What you are being held to and measured against. Cost baseline is the budget for the estimated cost of the project, and the time. Fixed project schedule. And I will definitely show you how you can do the one-time estimate and the three-point estimate too. It will come up next time in my videos. So I hope you understand it, and my final analysis is that I hope these thoughts have helped explain what a business analyst actually does, or giving you a way to definitely answer curious questions at that next barbecue. While the task we do and the projects we work on will always vary, one overlapping theme: remain a business analyst, help facilitate a business to implement change. We use our various skills, tools, and techniques to clarify and define a business problem or opportunity, then work closely with all stakeholders to develop a solution that fully meets the business needs today and tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and my next video is going to be about time management. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get a lot of good content. Take care and have a good one.